Hi Anobies! First games in series are always super fun to look back on. For example, the original Super Mario Bros. Everybody loves that game. Don't forget the hit game Jelly Boy on SNES. What do you mean that's not a series? You're telling me they killed Jelly Boy? Oh no, not Jelly Boy! Oh yeah, right, Kirby. Kirby's lucky to have a really good first game in the series. Kinda like Mario, where you can go back and it still feels fun to play. Unlike Kirby's Stupid Star. Kirby's Dream Land is super fun to go back and play. And honestly, I just get the random urge to play it once in a while. Because you could beat it less than an hour, and it's super easy at the time where most games are hard. And hard games make me angry. But Galaxia, that's a major skill issue. Okay, buddy. Your life's a skill issue, stupid head. Okay, Kirby's Dream Land. Let me start off with the story. The game has Kirby as the protagonist. So sorry if you thought the protagonist was Super Metroid from the game Metroid. Anyways, Kirby needs to stop King Dedede from stealing all the food in Dreamland by collecting those star things. It's a pretty simple plot, which is kinda nice because I don't have to think about the lore. Why would King Dedede steal all the food in Dreamland? That stuff's gonna, like, expire in 2 days unless he puts it in, like, a fridge, but you would need a lot of fridges. Wait a minute. What if he wanted it for the Ds? What's the reasoning behind this? Why would he do such a vile deed? That's too many Ds. It's King Dedede. What's the lore? What's the plot? I need a plot in my Kirby game. If there's no plot, there's no meaning to my life. You're telling me it's just a kid's game and I don't have to worry about it? Oh, I guess it is just a kid's game and it's not that big of a deal. I guess King Dedede was just a little hungry. I mean, I get like that sometimes. I like stealing food from people when I get hungry. Yeah. I guess we're good. Okay, I can go back to talking about the game now. Okay, now I can talk about the presentation. When you start Kirby's Dream Land, the title screen is very welcoming. It has Kirby's dancing by. How cute! Each world has a little title screen with a little cutscene, which just adds a lot of personality to the game, really making it feel like I'm playing Kirby's Dream Land. Because I wouldn't rather do anything else besides play Kirby's Dream Land. Our Kirby Star Allies, actually. Or any other Kirby game that isn't Kirby Superstar. So when you play the game, you could suck up Poppy Brothers Jr. and get the bomb ability. Wait a minute. There's no bomb ability? There's no copy abilities? What kind of game is this? More like Kirby's Midland! I guess I kinda like having no copy abilities. It makes me play much safer, and then I learn the boss patterns. But Galaxia, I thought you didn't like learning the boss patterns and learning in video games as a whole. I thought you wanted everything to be easy. Well, buddy, I like Kirby. I care about Kirby, so I'll care about learning stuff about Kirby, okay? So, get yourself out of here, buddy. Okay, let me talk about the levels. Or, you don't have to let me talk about the levels, I guess. I don't want to tell you what to do. Anyways, we have 5 levels. There's no worlds. Sorry, Mario, no 3D world for you today. The first level is Green Greens, which you'll never guess is a grassy land, which you'll never see in any other video games ever again. Next we have Castle Lolo, which is a castle that has Lolo in it. It's a bit spooky, I guess. There's also Float Islands, which has different islands, and you can go in caves and ships. And then there's Bubbly Clouds, which is in the clouds, but there's also a starry sky. So I guess it's not all boring. And the last level is Mount Dedede, which isn't even a level, it's just a boss rush. How fun! I love doing boss rushes at the end of my 20-minute game. So those were the levels. You can guess what they are by the titles, but that doesn't mean they're boring. But with great levels, you need great bosses. And for bosses we have Wispy Woods, which is the GOAT. You never talk bad about the GOAT Wispy Woods. He appears in almost every Kirby game. If you haven't heard of him, stop watching this video and go learn about him right now. I will not be hurt whatsoever. Wispy Woods, best boss. After the greatest boss of all time, we have the duo of Lolo and La. Their fight is mid. I do not like chasing enemies in video games. It's not fun. I hate you, Lolo and La. You were never fun to fight, and you suck. One of the cooler bosses, Kaboo. Not a very hard fight, but it's really fun, and I appreciate that because I suck at those 2D shooter segments, which Kaboo is kind of like when you play it. After that boss, we have the boss of Bubbly Clouds, which is Kracko, which also appears in a lot of Kirby games like Wispy Woods, but Kracko isn't a goat like Wispy Woods, it's just a cloud, which, Galaxia, Wispy Woods just a tree. No, he's not just a tree. Wispy Woods is life, Wispy Woods is love, unlike Kracko, but Kracko's alright, I don't mind Kracko. For the final boss, you'll never guess. That's right, it's Bowser from Zelda. Oh, wait, shoot, it's King Dedede. The King Dedede boss is a bit generic, but that's what makes it special. It's just you versus the man. After launching King Dedede out of the castle like this is some sort of Angry Birds game, Kirby gets all the stars and puffs up really big, making the castle float and returning all the food to Dreamland. But like, wouldn't all the food fall on the ground? I don't think it's edible anymore because it's been in the castle and it's on the ground. But it's a great ending anyways. It's off in the sunset, it's cute, everyone cheers for Kirby at the end, and that's how it ends. So, yeah, it's a very simple plot. It's a very easy and fun game, but it being so simple is what makes it special. Because most Kirby games with the copy abilities and the way the lore is complex, I like it the way it is though. It's very simple, and I like the simple stuff. But you know what I hate? Kirby Superstar.